is happening. I'm gonna make it here. I tell my cousins were right. I can't see it right. So, you know, we got my relatives that are kind of embarrassed. So I got that one. Like, drunk uncle that everyone's like, oh man, here he comes to this party. I got a lot of those. I got a lot. I got this one uncle who's actually a mariachi, and he's got a little bit of a drinking problem. And one day we got a call at like 2 in the morning, me and my mom, and he said, "Hey, can you pick me up? I'm really wasted." And we're like, "Oh God." This was in Los Angeles, so the drive was like an hour and a half, and we're like, "All right, I guess we got him. His family, we got him." And we went to go pick him up. This guy couldn't even walk. We saw him come out of work. He was like, "I got it." Whew. He looked at the handle like if it was a puzzle. He was like, "How do I open this?" "I got it." And he sat down. And I don't know if you guys know, but the mariachi suit makes you really sweaty. It's like a tuxedo, but with glitter all over it. He was high, he was sweating tequila, and it was just bad. For the first like half hour, he was fine, he was nice and quiet, minding his own business. Then he opened his mouth. I was like, oh man. He looked over at my mom, because he was in the passenger seat, he was like, "Guess what?" Mom was like, "What?" And he's like, "Shh, it's a secret." And she's like, "What?" He's like, "I got my paycheck today." And he's struggling because he's so big in this little scar. It's right here. He had like $400 or $500 bills. And this guy started fanning himself. He was like, "Oh yeah, I'm balling." And I was laughing at my mom. I was like, "Ooh, you got the hot seat tonight." And then he looked over at me and the joke wasn't funny anymore. I was quiet like. He looked over at me and was like, "Nico, from the bottom of my heart, I love you." And I was like, "Oh, that's nice." It was one of those drunken loves, like, "I love you right now." And he was like, "Do you love me?" I was like, "Yeah, I guess so." And he's like, "I want you to prove it to me." And I said, "You know, one time when you were really drunk, I picked you up at 2 in the morning?" He was like, That's true love, man." And then right after he told me, he looked me right in the eye and he's like, "Nico, guess what?" I was like, "What?" He was like, "You're my vato loco mexicano." Oh man, that guy is crazy. And then my grandmother too, she's a little out there, but we love her. And she moved in with us a couple years ago, and she was a little ill. And she had trouble walking, but it was a fake. We saw her walking every now and then, like, oh, I forgot I was crippled. So, one day she was laying in bed trying to say the character like, "Oh, sickly woman." She heard the elote man out the window. We Mexicans, man, it's our kryptonite. We love elote. We heard the elote man outside the window, and it was a little horn, everyone knows. Elotes! She was trying to stay in character, so she was like, "Wait, I'm ill." Hey! And she said, "You know what, forget this." She jumped out of bed, and she booked it out the window. 2 seconds. We couldn't even catch up to her. It was crazy. We were like, "Oh, Grandma, how'd you do that? I thought you were crippled." She looked down, she was like, "Did I do that?" We're like, "Yes. I thought you were crippled. What happened?" With the corn still in her hand. I'm gonna pretend my microphone's the corn. "Ay, Jesucristo, it's a miracle!" Man, she's crazy. All right, thanks.